Hi everyone, today I'm going to go to Bolthead, Salcombe, which I believe is on the south aspect of Devon. Apparently it's really beautiful. Today, another beautiful day. It is always beautiful when we go flying. So today I'm on my own. I'm not following anyone, nobody's following me. I was hoping that Eve would be able to come today. She said that she wanted to stay home and look after the dog, and I'm not sure whether she just wanted a day to relax or whether she genuinely felt that she wanted to stay home with the dog. Occasionally we do fly with the dog, but sometimes if the flight is going to be too long or there's nothing to keep them entertained at the other end, then we don't really like to take them. We like there to be a reward for being in the aircraft. So today's the highest barometric pressure I think I've ever seen in this aircraft. It's 1045 hectopascals. I'll try and find out what that is for our American audience. So the engine's up to temperature, and because I'm facing into wind, I've decided just to do my run-ups here. There's no one else around today, so pretty much on my own. Away we go. Woohoo! Put that there.
Spyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, taxiing to the hold of runway 01, Spyview.
Balance ball, compass, brakes, controls, fuel pumps are on, fuel contents are sufficient, fuel taps are open, flaps set correctly, trimmer set correctly. Nothing on the upwind, nothing on the crosswind, nothing on the downwind.
Spyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, entering runway 01 for immediate departure, Spyview.
Good, brakes are off.
Spyview, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, departing the circuit to the southwest, Spyview.
Wonderful, so today the danger area at Delta 012 is not active. The reason why that's important to me is because I'd quite like to route along the coast. Hopefully we'll be able to catch some images there. So we're coming up on the coast now. I'm quite looking forward to seeing this. We are just going to coast out over the sea by Lyme Regis, and then we're passing Seaton, Sidmouth, and then we'll be back over land by Exmouth. Been a beautiful smooth flight, uneventful so far, and hopefully it'll be uneventful the whole way. Look at that, very beautiful. I can see people walking their dogs, people out on the beach. Another aircraft doing the same, much lower. Just looking out for that now, should be just off my nose. There they are. So I'm constantly looking out for places to land. I'm not just watching the coast, although having said that, there's a beautiful house down there. Absolutely superb. Most of them are pretty rubbishy fields, but any port in a storm. So we're just approaching Exeter at the moment. We are over the top of Exmouth. That's what you can see below. Then you can see the river heading up to Exeter there. I have to admit, I don't think I've ever been to Exeter. This is the first time. I'm quite surprised how big both Exmouth and Exeter are.
Approaching waypoint.
Golf Charlie Golf, what's your ETA to Salcombe?
Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, I'm estimating minute 5-3.
Sure, thank you.
Right, so we're on the final leg now. I'm just approaching Dartmouth, and then we are going to be lining up for Salcombe. So London information have been really helpful. They've been keeping an eye on me, which is great. I am now over Torquay, and I have to say this is probably one of the more worrying legs of the journey that I've done, because there are very few landing opportunities. Either I'm over water or I'm over a densely populated area. I'm nice and high, and if the worst came to the worst, I could always ditch on the beach there. A little bit anxious, but 2 or 3 minutes time I'll be back over land and the opportunities open up a bit more. I spoke to Mark last night about this trip, and he said exactly that. He gets a little nervous as he passes over this area, and I can see why.
Approaching altitude.
I think it's always worth trying to speak to somebody else before you go on a journey for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it means that someone knows where you've gone. Secondly, it's sharing of information. Sometimes there's an oversight on your part as a pilot. You fail to spot something. It's quite nice just to bounce your ideas off someone else so that they can say to you, or they can tell you whether what you're doing is a good or a bad idea. Okay, I'm going to pull back on the throttle because, as you can hear, I've been nailing it hard. That should be a bit quieter. Thank you very much. Oh, good fields I can land on now. I'll stay relatively high though. 10 miles away from my turning point, which is that little outcropping there. So I'm going to aim for that, and then we're going to turn around and follow in. Wow, look at how beautiful this place is. I'm going to take my glasses off now. Is that about good now? I'll put my glasses back on again. It's a bit brighter than I thought. Look at that. God, that's beautiful. Oh, I wish Eve could be here to see this. This is just spectacular. I know I've been complaining a lot recently about the weather in this country. I know it can be an absolutely miserable place to live for lots of reasons. But just occasionally on days like this, when you're passing over countryside like this, you realize why it is that we still choose to live here. What a great, great view we've got here. Look at that. So everyone, this is Dartmouth. So we are going 135480. 135480.
London information, Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf, requesting frequency change to 135.480.
Golf Charlie Golf, London information, sir, the Squawk 7000, bye-bye.
Conspicuity, thank you very much for your service, Golf Charlie Golf.
There we go.
Flight plan updated.
Bolthead traffic, Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf will shortly be approaching the circuit from the southeast. Bolthead traffic.
Now there's a very large noise-sensitive area on the northern aspect of Salcombe. The noise-sensitive area is Salcombe itself, and what we need to do is give that a very wide berth. So staying as close to the water as we can to remain safe. The wind is coming from the port side, so I'm going to use runway 11. I'll just check that that is indeed the case. Turbulence. 11, yeah. There's the lighthouse, start point.
Bolthead traffic, Golf Charlie Oscar Charlie Golf will soon be positioning to join on the downwind leg for runway 11 right hand. Bolthead traffic. Bolthead traffic, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf, downwind, runway 11, right hand. Bolthead traffic, Golf Charlie, Oscar Charlie Golf on final runway 11, Bolthead traffic.